Lansing Community College is in Michigan, located right near Michigan State University. We get a ton of transfer students. We have a ton of FAFSA applicants. I work in the financial aid office as a business analyst, so we need reports nonstop. And most of our Argos development started with operational, on the ground. We need to get these people processed. We need to make sure their records are accurate. So that's our base. Our annual enrollment is about 17,000, and we've been a client since 2009. We actually purchased the product when we purchased Banner, so same year, so we implemented both. The biggest project we went through was actually the conversion of our legacy reports, and that took about a year and went module by module. So we use it for enterprise-wide reporting, and this is really critical for us that all of our users across campus have the same experience, right? They go into the same tool. We don't have Excel spreadsheets being created and shadow systems being used, so we're sticklers that any employee that's onboarded at LCC gets access immediately to Argos, and we use it for everything. So now the fun stuff. I'm gonna dive in and just show you a bunch of examples from all over campus. So this is an HR payroll audit dashboard, and this was developed by our HR business analyst and the institutional reporting office, and basically decreased, as it says, payroll errors by 70%. They used to not come to meetings on payroll weeks. And this particular report was a big win for them. That BA just has nothing but good things to say about it and is really proud of this one. Next one, Clery Act Report. We just went through a program review for financial aid, and consumer information is a big thing on campus, right? Title IV regs require that you provide this campus security information. And before it would take 2 to 3 weeks, a big collaborative effort with our police and public safety office to get this information, and now we just query their database and have this pretty little report and send it off to marketing. It takes about 20 minutes to execute. So this was a big win, just because when the auditors call, there's this stop, drop, and roll attitude around our campus, like double check everything on the internet. So this is a big one that has gained us some time. The HR dashboard, this one I am showing you just because it was on the co-op and our HR department downloaded it. It was plug and play. They did nothing. They love it. They use it. They've added a few things to it just to make it more relevant to the user base that looks at it most often, but big win for them. Finance reporting, there's no screenshot but the folder structure in the client. I'm not in finance. I probably couldn't give you any relevant information about that particular office, but I think it's so cool that every part of their division has a bunch of reports out there. This is what they use. So truly enterprise-wide. You'll notice there's Concur reports, security reports, so hitting multiple databases, helping them to do their work. Enrollment history with demographics and grades. This one's just fun because you can drop the dimensions and the measures, and you can look at the data and splice it any way you want. This is a banded report, student record overview. This is one of the first reports that we created that was a banded report, and this pulls 10 plus banner screens into one report. Our student services area uses this report basically as a takeaway. We can print this off, hand it to the student, they can go over to the counseling department, and then all of a sudden everybody's looking at the same information instead of us giving banner security to those areas. Being in financial aid, we have no interest in them looking at our stuff because they will never know what it is really about, and we had a big problem with that initially. This dashboard is for return of Title IV funds, and I show it to you mainly because if you look by that big blue arrow, it says copy ID. Our student registrar's office uses this report to figure out who they have to create withdrawal records for. But the cool thing is they work right out of Argos. They just copy the ID because that's a data aware field there. So nobody exports any CSV files or saves any of that information. This is truly a tool where they're working directly out of the interface there and going into Banner and just getting their work done. When the list is gone, their work's done, and they move on to the next report. Faculty contact and schedule information. This was a big one because shadow databases were running rampant in all the divisional offices. So again, they got Banner to be that one source of truth, got everybody in the same system, and then they can generate this report quickly and easily to find where their adjunct faculty is located. And then this is my little baby, the Financial Aid Leaders Dashboard. Evisions staff actually were great. They helped largely to give ideas and support the development of this. But if you look at all the buttons there, I can pull up any type of information I want for financial aid. 2 examples here, staff processing overview and document processing overview. We can see immediately how many comments our staff have gone ahead and posted, how many tracking requirements they've posted. We look at time frames, document processing. We look at if something's over our threshold of a 2-week processing time, we change what we're doing in our office for that week. We move people over to process one thing or the other. So this has really changed the way they work. And I actually manage a lot of the transactional stuff in financial aid. So I like to see when FAFSAs are coming in, right? And this tells me that I can't have my support staff working on anything in February or March, but maybe in December I have a little more time because our volume's gone down, so we don't have to use them for that. And then 2 quick banded reports. This is basically a side-by-side comparison of everything from headcount to Pell dollars paid, return of Title IV funds, just all the things that are near and dear to our heart. The cool thing about this is you could do it for anything, right? We want to know numbers, we want to know percentages. It doesn't have to be about financial aid, but I love this side-by-side view because it gives you a true horizon of where you've been. And then this is basically a report card. Again, you could use it for anything you wanted to do in your own area, but this is a big takeaway. We've sent it to the president, to our CFO. I've given it to my boss to take to different conferences, and quickly and immediately she can have a conversation about where we're at, what we're doing, and funding levels. And then just like Jeremiah mentioned, dashboards to manage other dashboards. We have tons of systems, and there's unlimited database connections with Argos, so you can tap into any system you have. This UC4 or Atomic, you guys might know it as Atomic. We manage our schedules here, so when we do an upgrade, every 6 months we're doing a major banner upgrade, right? We turn things off, we figure out what queues to flush, we're doing different things like that. You can use it for any system. All right, in summary, it really is a pretty cool tool. Yeah, we really do encourage you to investigate it further, hop out to the website and check it out and connect with any of the Evisions staff members. Have a good rest of your conference, everybody.